Tensions may be quietly rising within the House of Windsor as King Charles, Prince William, and Princess Catherine find themselves at odds over an unexpected development at the Sandringham estate. What began as a routine land management proposal has reportedly escalated into a source of deep concern for the Prince and Princess of Wales, one that could place them on a collision course with the monarch himself. The controversy centers on King Charles III's latest plan to introduce a massive slurry pit near Sandringham, part of his broader environmental and agricultural initiatives. While Charles has long championed sustainable farming and ecological stewardship, this particular move has unsettled those living closest to the proposed site chief among them, William and Catherine. Their beloved Norfolk retreat, Anmer Hall, stands less than a mile from the location earmarked for the giant pit, raising immediate questions about its impact on their family life. According to planning documents submitted to the King's Lynn and West Norfolk Borough Council, the facility would be enormous, an 86 by 46 meter lagoon capable of storing more than 2 million gallons of manure. Although situated on royal-owned land, the project has already drawn objections from villagers who fear the potential fallout. Farm odors are nothing new in rural Norfolk, locals say, but the scale of this installation has left many uneasy. One neighbor remarked that while countryside life naturally comes with its share of rustic smells, a slurry lagoon of this magnitude could overwhelm the area. Everyone is worried it will create a massive stink, the resident noted before adding pointedly, "Goodness knows what William and Catherine think about it. It is a bit ironic that the landowner behind the plan is William's father." The comments echo a wider sentiment within the community. Parish officials and county councillors alike have raised alarms citing safety concerns, the risk of unpleasant odors drifting toward nearby villages, and the potential disruption to an otherwise peaceful region. Stuart Dark, a county councillor, has urged planners to either reject the project entirely or approve it only with strict conditions. Meanwhile, the parish council in Flitcham expressed valid concerns with clerk Jill Wellham, stressing that if the wind shifts in the wrong direction, the smell could easily reach homes, schools, and public spaces. For William and Catherine, who treat Anmer Hall as a sanctuary away from the pressures of royal life, the proposal has reportedly sparked real anxiety. The estate is not merely a residence, but a haven for their children, and a place where they retreat to find privacy and normalcy. A massive industrial installation so close to their home could threaten that tranquility and may force a difficult conversation within the royal family. While no public confrontation has occurred, insiders suggest that the situation has the potential to create friction between father and son. Charles's determination to move forward with his environmental vision may clash with William and Catherine's desire to protect their family's home environment. As the proposal awaits approval, all eyes are on Sandringham. Yet despite the unease, the royal trio is still expected to reunite next month for the annual Christmas concert, a reminder that even amid private tensions, the show must go on. Whether this issue resolves quietly or grows into a larger family dispute remains to be seen, but for now, it hovers like a cloud over the Norfolk countryside, hinting at a possible royal row on the horizon. While critics have been harsh about Harry and Meghan's exit, it seems that there was a fresh battle being waged behind palace walls. King Charles III and Prince William reportedly butted heads after the Prince of Wales revealed his plans to rule differently from his father when he takes the throne. During his South Africa tour, the prince told, "I'm trying to do it differently, and I'm trying to do it for my generation. To give you more of an understanding around it, I'm doing it with maybe a smaller R in the royal." That strategy didn't exactly please the king, who is upholding the protocols his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, set after her coronation in 1953. In addition, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams explained that Prince William wants the royal family to have a contemporary appeal, which means fewer patronages for him and his wife. That divide has led to two factions running the show, Charles' team and William's team, and they are territorial over their turf and are considered rivals. William is very stubborn and private. He keeps his movements and calendar away from Charles' team to such an extent that he won't listen to anyone or take guidance from his father or his team. He keeps things very locked down and separate. With a bumpy ride ahead, the latest royal feud shows the cracks in the palace walls. Prince Harry probably wasn't the problem all along, but he was an easy target. William and Charles are likely to continue to bump heads as they battle over who really has the best leadership plan. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are reportedly on poor terms with the royal family, have shifted their focus to various business ventures. Royal biographer Tom Bower revealed that Markle is vehemently trying to be a billionaire celebrity. He claimed that her baffling career path is something Harry doesn't understand. Bower explained that the Sussexes are embroiled in multiple ongoing conflicts that drive them towards vengeance. The expert claimed, "They have a crisis. Meghan wants to be a billionaire celebrity, and Harry doesn't understand that world other than Meghan wants to be famous. He spent his whole life never having a penny in his pocket, so he doesn't understand where she's coming from, which is that she worked phenomenally hard, struggled hard, and was constantly humiliated." Bower claims Harry is more focused on a reconciliation with his family. He's stuck in California clinging to his royal status, as is she. Harry's thinking is of reconciliation. There is zero chance of reconciliation because there is irreconcilable anger on the part of William and Catherine. The biographer further believes that the Sussexes' marriage is at a tipping point following their dramatic royal exit. He suggests this may be why the Duchess is pursuing a unique professional path separate from her husband. Markle thinks she's going to be a billionaire, and that the team of executives she has hired can get her there. Herself also recently promised that her new Girl Talk podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, will advise listeners on how to turn small ideas into billion-dollar businesses. It's no surprise that Markle, who allegedly aspires to be a billionaire, was less than pleased when she found out that Prince Harry was not one. Since the Queen's death, Charles has been flawless so far and has won over new fans and people that perhaps thought he wasn't going to be a good king. I think it'd be a case of trying to build on that. But he has got specific challenges ahead. While there had been moments of reconciliation in the past, tensions were running high as this particular event drew closer. Rumors began circulating that Prince William was becoming increasingly protective of Princess Catherine, especially after learning of the strain she had been under in recent months due to the ongoing family drama. One of Prince William's friends had gone on record claiming that the Duke of Cambridge would not allow Prince Harry anywhere near his ailing wife. This bold statement raised questions and speculations about the extent of the stress Catherine had been enduring and why William felt the need to take such a strong stance. It had been no secret that the public duties and immense responsibilities of being a senior royal can be challenging, but recent months had taken an especially heavy toll on Princess Catherine. Balancing her role as a mother, wife, and senior royal while facing the constant media scrutiny had begun to wear on her, and William, ever the doting husband, was keen to shield her from further stress. With this protective mindset, Prince William became increasingly wary of his brother's actions. He worried that Harry's presence, combined with the ongoing media attention surrounding Harry and Meghan, might exacerbate the pressures Catherine was already facing. This set the stage for the difficult conversation that would change the course of the day's events. On the morning of the event, just hours before the royal family was set to make a public appearance, Princess Catherine and Prince William had what has been described as a devastating conversation. The details of this conversation have been closely guarded, but palace insiders have suggested that it revolved around the emotional toll the day would take on Catherine and the growing tension between William and Harry. The conversation reportedly ended with Prince William making a last-minute decision that would send shockwaves through the royal household. He would change the day's plans to protect his wife.